welcome to this little presentation about my business. My name is Lorraine. I am the owner of Kitobelle. Kitobelle basically is a hair and extension and beauty studio. We do hair, makeup, and microblading and all these services. So that's what we do. Um, but for a very long time, I have been thinking of investing more into wig making. So I've trained myself and I've become a wig maker. Something that I never imagined that I will be one day, but here I am as a wig maker. The reason why I started wig making is because, first of all, I wanted some quality wig, like handmade quality wigs. So I learned how to do it. I did do some training from some specialists, and then I perfected my own craft. I'm still learning, and in the business we always learn, right? So the reason why wig making is because for many years being a stylist, I noticed that there was some lack in information and also in quality hair, especially for cancer survivors and alopecia clients. A lot of clients come losing their hair and that kind of thing, and they don't know what to do. They don't know how to prevent it. They don't know. I mean, once it has arrived, what should they do with the problem? How to solve it? Of course, you have to see a specialist in that. But then the problem arises when they're looking for wigs. They're looking for quality wigs, which will look natural, will look like real hair. But all they ever found on the market was synthetic wigs. And if ever they try to buy really high quality wigs, they will have to spend at least $5,000 and above. No, not everybody has that kind of fund, right? So, and also not everybody has insurance that can cover it. So, uh, back a few years ago, I had a friend who passed away from cancer. And before she passed away, I saw the evolution of the cancer in her body, and to a point where she lost her hair. And when she lost her hair, we used to walk on the street and everybody will be staring at her. And she, not only just losing her hair, but she also lost her self confidence. She lost who she really was. And this was like a very pretty girl with beautiful long hair, and you know, but here comes this disease that has stripped her of everything that she could ever imagine of being who she was. I remember her parents bought a wig for her. And I remember looking at that wig. In my mind, I used to think that that wig was really, it was not good. There was something that was lacking. It did not have movement. It did not have that shine. It looked plasticky, and they bought it quite expensive, and because she had nobody else to take care of, to teach her anything about wigs. So she had to get what she could. And this is a girl who was 22 years old. So at 22, she's getting ready to go to university and starting her life. And then she ends up with this thing that has stripped her of who she was. Anyway, fast forward many years later, I meet up with a woman, a mother of a 13-year-old little girl who was a cancer survivor. But then, because of the radiation and so on, with the chemotherapy and so on, she had lost all her hair and the hair was not growing back. It was not growing back. And the mother she confided in me. She's like, I'm trying to find good wigs for my girl. She does not feel like herself. And I'm trying to get her back to who she was, or even better than who she was. But then there is a serious problem because all the wigs that seem to be a little bit good quality, looking like real hair, are all extremely expensive. And even if I go to buy the expensive one, there is just something, it does not look like her own hair on her head. And so I have to settle and buy her all these cheap wigs, which are synthetics. You can't do anything with it. She can't play around with it. She can't do anything with it. I have to pay so much money for it and yet not get the quality. Another thing is, we don't have the information as to where to go and get these wigs. And then I question, and I tried to help her in any way I could by giving her advice and what she can do with maybe if she brought the wigs for me to see, and if she did bring the wigs, but there's nothing that could have been done. It was not good. So I started thinking, because over the years I started meeting also some people with alopecia, and they also have the same problem, to a point where a woman asked me, she's like, where do we get information about all these different types of wigs that cancer or alopecia survivors can use, can wear, and feel confident? Where can we get it? And I went and I did my own market research to try and find where I can get. And every single time I will type on Google wigs for alopecia or cancer, it will bring me all these old wigs for older women, and like little bobs with, like dynasty, like the Dallas years. I will get those wigs. You will see that, you can see with the picture that it's really not, it does not flow. I mean, our hair moves, everything about, moves. So I thought to myself, I'm like, maybe I could be somebody who's gonna help these people. And maybe by me doing this, I can make a difference in the community. I can be the answer to so many people's questions. And so that's where I decided to start Kitobelle Luxury Hair. The wigs are made by me, hand sewn by me, and I get quality Brazilian and Remy hair, really like very high quality one, and then I get to dye them. As you can see, this one I had dyed it red, and I've had this wig for more than 8 years. This wig here, I've had it for more than 8 years, and I changed the color. It was all natural color, which was dark, and then I made it like a reddish color. So that's where I thought to myself, I'm like, I want to be the question to a lot of people, the answer to a lot of people's questions. Yes, probably I will not have the answer to all the questions, but if I can make somebody's life a little bit easier, then I've done my part, and I've done my job, and I've done my part in my community. So that is why I'm coming to you, and to basically let you know about Kitobelle Luxury Hair. We have we have a lot of we have a lot of things that we want to make, we want to do. Of course, the corona has not helped. It has not helped. Things have gone very high. Ordering the hair is it's complicated compared to before. Now it's really is, it's just too much, we but I'm hoping that you will choose me to offer my service and make a difference in the community that has probably been forgotten. Yeah, I would say they have been forgotten. All the cancer survivor, alopecia, men, women, and children have been forgotten. They have been forgotten because nobody really thought that there was a problem until now. Nobody really thought that they found it difficult to find something to just boost their confidence again. And yeah, I hope you guys love this little video that I made for you. If there's any problems or any questions, please do ask. No problems, questions, because we're here to solve problems. So questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you.